Today, we're tackling one of the biggest struggles in marriage: communication. Have you ever felt unheard in your relationship? Or maybe no matter how hard you try, the conversation always ends as an argument? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. I will share simple but powerful ways to express your needs and truly listen to your partner when having a conversation. Without conflicts. If this is something you need, click the like button and let's get started. Why do communication fail? Most couples struggle with communication, not because they do not love each other, but because they don't know how to express their needs and listen effectively. Common mistakes in communication are: you're always blaming your partner for something that happens, or you're always accusing your partner for something that goes wrong or happens wrong. This is one of the major reasons why a lot of couples have communication problem. Another one is interpretation instead of listening. You always want to interpret everything your partner does or whatever he says instead of you listening to what he has said and understand why he is saying so. The most dangerous of them all is bringing up things that always happen in the past. In marriage, you must learn to forgive and forget. If not, you're not going anywhere. Most women have made it an habit to always bring up what happened in the past whenever they have an argument with their husband, or most men always make it an habit to bring up whatever happened in the past with their wife whenever they're having an argument. These things ruin relationships. And this one happens to everyone: assuming instead of asking. Oh, why didn't you call me when you were coming back from work? Oh, I think you already know I'm coming at this time. Oh, why didn't you tell me before doing this? Oh, I think you already. You don't always assume what your partner is up to or what his next move are, because you never know. Always ask to know. And you, on the other hand, always communicate to your partner what your plans are and what you are trying to do in everything you do. Does any of this sound familiar in your relationship? Please let me know in the comment section. In this next part, I'm going to teach you on how to express your needs clearly to your partner. When expressing your needs to your partner, use words like I in a sentence instead of blaming. For example, most people always complain that, oh, you don't spend time with me, you don't have my time, you don't love me. Instead of saying such phrase, why don't you say, oh, I feel lonely when you're not with me? It makes the conversation more approachable and will make your partner want to listen to you. Be clear and specific of what you want. Make it clear and be specific. Don't always assume your partner knows what you want or your partner knows what to do. Even if you guys are together, you both have a mind of your own and a thinking process of your own. You both think very differently. Instead of saying, oh, you don't help me around the house, oh, you don't help me with the kids, or I'm always doing the house chores alone. Use words like, I would really appreciate it if you could handle the dishes after dinner. It would mean a lot to me. That sounds very appealing and nice to hear instead of complaining. When you express your needs clearly and calmly, your partner is most likely to respond positively. And the next thing is how to listen to your partner without getting defensive. Most people listen to their partner to reply, to get defensive. You're always in a defense mood whenever your partner is ready to talk to you. Learn to be calm and listen. Listening is a skill. Active listening is a skill. Before responding to your partner, you should pause and think about what he has said before replying. Don't just reply in a hurry or in a rush. You guys are not in a battle and you are not competitors. You are partners. You're working together. Don't always see your husband as a competition or someone who's there to oppress you. No, you are in it together. You need to be together to make it work. Learn to validate your partner's emotion. Even if you disagree with what your partner has said, just tell them, oh, I understand how you feel, but I think we should do it this way. Or I think this other way is right. Or we should approach things this way. That is how you talk to your partner. You don't just force your decisions to your partner. And when they complain about something, you don't just block it. Think about it, process it, and see what you can do and how you can resolve the issue. Listening is just as important as speaking. So if you want to communicate with your partner, you should learn to listen. You should be a good listener and a good observer. You should learn your partner, know when to speak and when not to speak. The next thing is to learn how to handle your conflict peacefully. There's a peaceful way of handling conflict. You must not always get into physical fights with your partner, which is not advisable. That is very, very bad. Okay? You must learn to handle your conflict peacefully. Whenever you have a disagreement with your partner, an argument with your partner, learn to handle it in a peaceful way. There's something I and my husband do in our marriage. We set the ground rules when we argue. The first ground rule was no yelling. No matter how angry you are, you do not yell at your partner or raise your voice at the other person. Number two, no bringing up past mistakes. You do not talk about anything I've done in the past when we are talking about something different. We should deal with the current issue and get a solution to it. Those are some grand rules you should set and discuss with your partner in your relationship. And the third rule is that we will take a break if things get heated. If we're having an argument or a conversation and we see that both of us are getting angry and we are unable to control our emotions, we just take a break and leave it and talk about it when we are calm. It helps to resolve the issue. Sometimes you just have to let it die first and then bring it up later when you feel you're okay to talk about it, because those are the rules that were set in my marriage. So I don't know. You can find more grand rules that work for you depending on your personality. Those rules were set based on our personality. My husband is very quiet, I'm the loud one. So those grand rules mostly helped me to maintain my calm and cool whenever we're having an argument. And most important of all, find a solution together. When you're having an argument with your partner, don't just stick on the argument, learn to look for the solution. The goal of communication is not to win the argument, but to strengthen the relationship. So, to have an effective and productive communication with your partner, firstly, express yourself clearly. Secondly, listen with an open heart. Thirdly, handle the conflict with love. Communication is the bridge that keeps a marriage strong. You must always learn to communicate and express yourself, your feelings, and your needs to your partner. If this video helped you, hit the like button and share the video to someone you think needs this video. Thanks for watching, guys. You can leave your opinions in the comment section. Let's discuss. What part of communication do you find yourself lacking? Put it in the comment section and we can discuss further. Follow me for more marriage coaching tips, and I'll see you in my next video.